If you haven't figured it out already, I am a big quilting nerd. The name of my channel, Stitch Obsessed, is not an exaggeration. I am obsessed with quilting. And one of the things that I kind of like to do for fun in the evenings is play around in my quilting software called EQ8. This software is so much fun to play around with. You can design your own blocks in here. You can use pre-designed blocks to create your own layout. There's just endless possibilities of what you can do. I just really love this software. It's not just for quilt pattern designers. Regular quilters have this software, and it's just a really fun way to figure out blocks that go together. A lot of quilters like to use EQ8 for looking to see what your quilt is going to look like with the fabrics that you have, right? So that is a huge plus side to having EQ8 on your computer. It works with Mac and Windows, and it's just a really great software. And I've had it for years. I used it back when I was making custom quilts, and I use it now when I'm designing my own quilt patterns. And it's just so much fun to play with. So I'm really excited to get into this video, okay? So hello, my name is Miriam. I talk about all kinds of quilting and sewing related things here on YouTube, and today we are focusing on EQ8 and, more importantly, a booklet that the Electric Quilt Company actually sent me to kind of talk about with you guys. And at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about a little giveaway I'm doing, including the booklet. So stick around to the end of the video for that, but let's just jump right into it because I think this is really cool that they've come up with this product. They now offer this booklet. It's a printed booklet, and it's called their Deep Dive into Electric Quilt 8, which is fantastic. I really wish I would have had this when I was first learning how to use EQ8, because some of the things I just kind of figured out on my own. Electric Quilt Company, they have a lot of resources. They have blog posts and videos and things, but as you guys know, I like to try to figure things out on my own. So I figured it out the hard way on how to add my own fabrics and fabric images and things to see what my patterns would look like with actual quilting fabric, right? But with this booklet, it is all in here for you, and I think that is so fantastic. This shows you how to use images of fabrics. Either you can get them from fabric company websites. If it's a more recent collection, they have places on their websites where you can download those fabrics. And I'd actually like to do a separate video on showing how to do that if you're interested in that. Ideally, I would really like to do kind of like a workshop via Zoom with you guys and show you on my computer in real time how to do a bunch of different stuff in EQ8. So if you would be interested in that, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to get something like that figured out and scheduled so we can work through that together. Back to the booklet. This booklet is going to show you how to take pictures of your physical fabric. So let's say you have several different pieces of fabric, yardage, and you really want to put them together, but you're just not quite sure what it's going to look like on your quilt. Well, with this booklet, they show you how to take pictures with your phone or your camera and take those images, crop them down, and put them into the software and see what they will look like in the quilt blocks that you've designed or chosen to use, which I think is really neat. It's a really cool concept that you can even do that. And they show you how to scale it. This booklet just goes over everything. It's like they've listened to all of their comments and questions and emails that I'm sure they've gotten over the years, and they've answered all of them and put them into this booklet. So they show you how to take the pictures, scale them down, put them into the software, and then use them to see what your fabrics will look like in that quilt. And I just think that it's the coolest thing. It's so cool. They also show you how to use panels, which is really neat. I know panels can be very confusing. And included with the booklet also is access to a bunch of videos and articles on how to use the software, and specifically how to use your fabrics in the software. So I just think this is really great. You can scan your fabric. So if you have a scanner feature on your printer, You can scan the fabric in and use it that way, and they show you how to do that. You can use your camera and then put them on your computer. It shows you how to do that. It's a really well thought out booklet and just shows you how to do everything, which I really appreciate. They show you how to import the fabrics, either a bunch at one time or one at a time. And then you also get the option, which I think is a really neat feature, where you can actually put who the designer of the fabric is, what the fabric line it's from, which I think is really great if you want to keep your fabrics really organized, right? So some people are like that. They want to have everything organized. They want to know what everything is, who the designer of the fabric was, what collection it's from. And I think that's really neat that people like to include that in their quilts and things, and just like to know that for future reference. So after you import the fabric, you can actually put in, okay, this was designed by so-and-so from this company, and this is the fabric line. So I think that's really neat that you can include that. And then after you've added your fabrics into your software, you can actually create a library, a fabric library. So you can have your fabrics in the software ready to go. So when you go to design a quilt, or if you have there in EQ8, there's already some quilt designs just added in there where you can just grab it and throw your fabrics in. That's a really easy way to see if fabrics will work together in quilt blocks. Because for me, I've had instances where I've done like a fabric pull and I've picked out fabrics and I like them together, but then when I put them into the software and see them actually in the blocks, it doesn't look as good. I don't like it. So that's another reason why I just love EQ8, is it gives me that opportunity to see what the quilt is going to look like before I even cut any fabric. That's really great. And I just think this booklet is so nice, and I think it's gonna help a lot of people, and it's very inexpensive. Right now, it's only $21.95 for all of the information that's in here, and it's readily available right there whenever you need it. It's a really good reference booklet. It's got little hole punches in it, so you can put this in a binder if you have other booklets and things that you want to kind of keep it all together. You have that, or if you print out your patterns and you keep them in a binder, there can have that in there with that. So they even show you how to create images from t-shirts. So if you want to make a t-shirt quilt, they show you kind of how to crop the picture and use those images in a quilt to see what a t-shirt quilt is going to look like before you cut any t-shirts. I just think that is really neat. That would be very helpful, because especially for t-shirt quilts, because once you cut a t-shirt, that's it. Right? So it's really neat that you can do that with the t-shirts and import the images and then see what that quilt's going to look like before you even cut anything. So I love that they've created this. I think this is going to be a really great addition to anybody who has EQ8. I think you should have this, because unless you already know how to do everything, then obviously you don't need it. But I think for most of us, we don't know how to do every single thing that's in here. And this is like I said before, it's just a really good reference. So if you don't quite remember how to do something, well, you can just open up the booklet and there it is. Yeah, I'm just really excited that they've come up with this. And I'm really excited that they reached out and they gave me an extra one to give to one of you guys. That brings me to this week's giveaway. I am going to have a link down in the description box below where you'll just put your name, your first name, and your email, and I will start a list of anybody that enters their email there, and you will be entered into the giveaway. You do need to have EQ8 already for it to make sense to have the booklet. The booklet won't really do you any good if you don't have the software. If you're planning on getting the software, maybe you're planning on asking for it for Christmas, go ahead and enter in the giveaway, because someone is going to get this, okay? I'll keep the giveaway open until October 31st, so the end of October, and then I will select a winner. I use a little spinny wheel thing where it picks a random person, so I'm not picking it. It's just I put everybody's emails in a list and then it auto-populates, and then I do a little spin and it chooses a winner. So, and I will do that, and then that person will get an email from me, And then I'll just need your mailing info and I will send you the booklet. Good luck to everyone that wants to enter into the giveaway. And I might throw a few other little things in there because I just really like doing that. It's fun to add a couple little other goodies in there. So yeah, the giveaway is open from today and it'll close on October 31st. So you have about a week to enter if you would like. So good luck to everyone, and yeah, I look forward to seeing all of the names in the list for the giveaway. Another thing I want to mention is if you don't have Electric Quilt 8 yet, if you don't have the software and you are interested in getting it, Black Friday is coming, right? And I know that they do sales around that time. So keep an eye open. It does go on sale, and they do really good sales around Black Friday, Christmas time. So just hang tight and wait till they go on sale, because I'm assuming it will go on sale. It's just such a cool software. I think it's so much fun. If you're able to get it, I think you should get it. Like I've told you guys before, sometimes I just sit down in the evenings and design a random quilt, throw in different colors, play around with colors that I don't normally use, because that kind of pushes my creativity a little bit and helps me think outside the box, and I just think it's a lot of fun. So it's like a virtual coloring book for quilts, which I really like. Just thank you so much for watching. If you would like to join my membership, I have a membership here on YouTube. It's been really great so far. We're actually having our next sewing group this Saturday, October 26th. So if you join before then, you can come and join us in the sewing group. We're going to be kind of talking about my Christmas sew along. So I'm going to get everybody's opinions on that. So if you would like to give your opinion, come join the sewing group real quick and let me know what you think about sew along. I'm just gonna kind of be bouncing ideas off of everyone and getting everyone's opinion. I might be giving a little sneak peek of my Christmas quilt. I finished up the design of it actually last night. I kept on playing around with the blocks and I just wasn't quite sure, but last night I solidified the blocks and they look so cute. I am so ridiculously excited to release this quilt pattern. I gotta do sample blocks real quick, which I'll be doing in the next couple of days, and start writing the pattern so I can get the pattern out. And just so you know, the sew along is going to be open to everyone. It's not just for membership people. I haven't completely decided what I'm going to do for the sew along, whether it's going to be emails or videos or a combination, possibly a Zoom call. I think that would be really fun, maybe halfway through, where everybody could show what they've gotten done so far, and if anyone had questions they could ask. So I'm kind of thinking we might do that. So that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be hashing out with the sewing group on Saturday, and just showing some of the stuff that some of the random projects I've been working on, because that's what a sewing group is supposed to be for, right? It's just supposed to be a group of friends hanging out, talking about what we're sewing. And yeah, I'm just very looking forward to it. I really appreciate everyone who has joined the membership. Thank you so much. The support really means so much to me, and it's going to help me continue doing videos that I'm doing. Just thank you so much. I will include links to EQ8 and to the booklet for anyone that wants to check it out on their website. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the description box below. But I think I've gabbed for long enough here. I hope you guys have a really great day, a really wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.